Hello, all, and welcome to Holding Space Sunday. This recording is going to be focusing on the day that we're on today, which is um, the Lunar New Year coming in, the year of the Yin Water Rabbit. So, there will be a meditation following this, and I will just preface it. There's an appearance, a vocal appearance from Sam in there, so just hopefully it doesn't scare the bejesus out of you, but I didn't want to re-record because the rest of it went fine. So anyway, we're going to do some cards right now just to see overall what this moon has to say, or this moon. Sorry, we just came off the moon. It was a super moon though, so the new moon does factor into this Lunar New Year starting. Um, yeah, just let's talk a little bit about the what the year means, the year of the rabbit. So, rabbit is hope, peace, harmony, creation, fertility, and rebirth. So, definitely heading into a great new space with that. Yin is water and water, so we have double water there. So yin is also the divine feminine, more softer aspect. Um, so that's really asking us to um, work with our intuition and to be in the flow of life so that we're able to receive good intuitive information and understand it and just know it's all about. And what am I missing here? Well, and then overall, our new year 2023 puts us into numerology wise is a 7 year. Sevens generally mean completion. So I think it's definitely a completion of what's been happening thus far, which is good because that was some pretty heavy energy over the last couple of years. So it just looks good, like moving, so something is completing and the new is coming in. So by the end of this year, we should start to have those vibes and feelings really nailed down a lot better. And yeah, just looking at with the year of the rabbit, it is hope and peace and harmony, and creating new things. So that's sort of the overall focus uh, of those things. And it's being in a yin year too. It's going to be a lot more, um, that divine feminine, more caring, more nurturing. Um, and I think the key of those words too is not just about caring and nurturing for others, but for ourselves. So it's still really important that, as we're heading through all of this, that we are rested when we can, we are able to slow down and really focus, what we want to see, that we're consciously creating. We're not just like blindly running with it, that we are trying our best to manifest those things that we really want to see in our lives and in the world. So, yeah, it's good though. It's a good weekend. It's lightening the energy. I can kind of feel that. It's interesting because, like, having been sick, and then, um, you know, and then I'm gonna have stuff coming up this week where it's just like it's not as busy and things are slowing down. It's like it was purposely designed to just give me that space, um, to start formulating my plan for the year, working out what I want to see, those sorts of things. So yeah, I always like Chinese New Year for me, is always, it's sort of when I actually do New Year's, when I put intentions together and do that. It just makes, I don't know, it feels better and makes more sense to me. Anyway, all right, so we're just gonna draw, pick two of the animal decks and then the map, just because it has some strong animal influences in there as well. So we'll just draw three. We're just looking for a little bit more further information about what this year of the yin water rabbit has to hold for us and what it means for us. These are new cards too. Okay, so the first one we got is mystery, the eel. Interesting. So a lot of it, I feel like this year is definitely going to be like the slow reveal of things, which is good. We don't want to have a bunch of information coming to us all at once so that it's jarring and hard to handle. Um, we also got prosperity, the pig. So good. Um, I think we definitely need a year of, um, and this is, it's not just a financial prosperity, it's the same with abundance, right? It's that we're coming into more information, easier ways of doing things, that sort of prosperity in our life. So that's awesome that that's coming in. And then finally, we got squirrel activity. So it's just a reminder that, there still is work to be done. So, keep preparing and, gathering and like squirrels do. And, we'll just keep doing our work. That's the big thing. I think that the overall message of everything that I've been getting lately is just keep doing your work on yourself and, you know, and in the environment around you, and then that ripples out to everyone else. So that's the kind of year we're looking at. Well, that's good. Let's do 3 of these other animal decks. Okay. So we first got the Wolverine. Ooh, you're a lot tougher than you think you are. So, yeah, I mean, we've come through a lot these last couple of years. So it's just time for us to give ourselves a little bit of credit and, and just also reassuring us that, you know, we've faced a lot of tough stuff already, but it's going to be okay this year. We are strong enough to make it through this. We also got the boar, which is face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. Yeah, it's just like we're getting this little bolstering. It's almost like that Lion's Gate energy where it's like, you've got this. Like, we we're strong, steady, and courageous, and we'll make it through. We also got the Road Runner. Keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. That's kind of a fun one too, right? Like as we're going through this, and even in the meditation, it kind of focused on, like the water year or the year of the rabbit also kind of really, there is a piece in there about finding joy. Um, Everything has been so heavy and serious for the last 2 years. So yeah, it would be nice if we could just lighten up a bit and find more moments of joy. And like we just came out of that Aquarian new moon, right? Which is really about, you know, getting back together in our groups of like-minded people. So um, yeah, like trying to create events of more peace and prosperity and joy for all. Like that's sort of the overall end goal. So we just want to keep uh, working at it. It's not time to give up, and we know we're strong enough to do this. So, all right. It's too funny. Like when I was usually when I decide to use a deck, I'll draw a couple cards to see if it's the right deck, and these two kept coming up, and I was like, and now they've come up again, and we have a different third one. The first card is Dragon's Lair. Yeah, normally I would say, I don't know what I would say about this one um, on a normal basis, but what I think this is uh, tipping us off to is that this, besides a year of intuition, it's a year of magic too, like discovering, that dragons do exist and that their energy is very strong and powerful uh, and can really help facilitate big changes in your life and giving you that sense of like, being bold and brave and strong enough, like call in the dragon energy. Um, I think that's just sort of an overall thing for all of us this year is to start working with these energies, um, and start investigating into them about your belief system. And the same with like the unicorn energy, or um, the mermaid energy, all those, the fairies, all of those sorts of different realms. I think this card is just saying, hey, it's time to, like, take it up to that next level, and start integrating these other energies and allowing them to help you. Like I said, dragon energy um, is amazing for just, bolstering things behind you, and giving you that strength and that courage. Okay, so we also got the One Ring Circus. I feel like I want to say this is almost where we're moving out of. It's like we've been doing this all on our own. Um, and the elephant is in there, so it's, that it is the past kind of thing. It's like asking us to remember that, we've worked all this magic and done all this strength, and we were one, and like, that work was necessary over the last couple years. But the other card we got is Come Together. I just love this one too. The grass kissing, and the pelican up there. Um, yeah, it's just we're heading into this more Aquarian age, where we're supposed to be like taking all the knowledge and all the work we've done individually, and now bringing that together with other people, because other people have been doing that same work. And then so collectively, we're going to come together, and start creating for good. So yeah, it's an exciting year to be headed into, and it feels like it's a lot lighter than it has been. Um, so yeah, it was funny because that heaviness was definitely carried into January, even through the Gregorian calendar. But now, like, looking at it once this Lunar New Year just came in today, is it does feel like we have the opportunity to make this, um, easier and more graceful and more and full of peace and love and joy. So yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, let's get manifesting, and let's let's start using our skills here and get going. And as this new energy continues to build, and our gifts continue to build within us, let's really just start putting it into action this year. Right? Okay. And then I just wanted to do one card from the Rose deck as the overall theme of this current time. And it's Release the Petals, Transformation. It's funny. I I think I talked about this. I always have a word for the year. 2022 is the year of magic. Um, I've been struggling to come up with my word, but it's been the word transformation has just been knocking me over the head the last 4 days. So it must be transformation, the year of transformation. It's also death and rebirth, shedding, and all change. So, yeah, it's just, you know, the point of this lunar new year, and just sort of all the, like I said, really start to pay attention to the astrology, because that is going to be what our timeline is, or how it teaches us our timeline of when things are going to happen or be revealed, or, develop into something more. So, yeah, it's an exciting year, I think. I'm personally looking forward to it, and using more gifts, of that help us bring forward peace and prosperity and love, more love for all of us. Anyway, so that's the read for this Holding Space Sunday, special edition of the Lunar New Year. So yeah, I'm gonna like toss it over now to, the meditation. If you want to stick around and do that, it focuses on, um, just the different points of what this water yin rabbit year means for us. So hope you enjoy it. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon. I love you. Beginning as we always do, finding yourself in a comfortable position. where your body is rested and relaxed. Slowing your breathing, closing your eyes, and then breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth 3 times. Walking at night down a forest path, as it is a new moon, the night sky is void of moonlight, allowing a greater view of all the stars and planets. Directly above you, you see the Milky Way. Breathe and feel the magnificence and awe that is present to just be here now in this very moment. Continuing along the path, we come to a clearing in the trees. Walking just past these trees, you observe that you are at the edge of a cliff. Below is a vast and beautiful lake that is reflecting the sky full of stars, sparkling, twinkling, and shining bright. Breathe and allow the calm and the peace that is present all around you to permeate your full being. Near the cliff edge, there is a moss-covered rock. You take a seat in lotus position. As you settle in to your surroundings, a small black rabbit hops up on the rock beside you. She bows her head ever so slightly. Breathe and be ready to receive the messages here from Rabbit. Before us in the sky, like a projected movie, the first image is a flowing river. This year is the year of the yin water rabbit. The water represents flow. This upcoming year, our first priority is to be in this flow, to be relaxed, rested, and to allow good experiences and opportunities to flow into our lives with ease, grace, and peace. Water also represents our intuition. Projected before us in the sky is a dark void, but it is there to remind us that this movie we see before us is our mind's eye. When we're in the flow, images will easily appear to help guide, teach, and reassure us that our intuition is fully on and activated, and that we can trust the information we are receiving. Before us now on the sky screen is an image of the goddess Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. She appears here to teach us this year is also a yin year, the more feminine aspect, here to remind us to be more compassionate throughout this year, especially when it comes to ourselves, as we transform and grow through these new times that are upon us. The yin feminine year also represents birthing the new, as does Rabbit, representing creation, fertility, and rebirth. We are also in a numerological 7 year, meaning completion. From completion of the past years, we now look forward to the new. All that is incoming. We need to be active participants in the creation of this future. Slow down this year. Focus on what you truly want to see in the world and bring it into reality. Birth it into reality. Finally, the screen is lit up with scenes from all over the world. It's of people holding hands and hugging and celebrating our newfound peace, harmony, and brotherhood. Rabbit also represents hope. Our hopes for a future of peace, harmony, and love will be realized. We just need to do the work of holding the space, the container for love, allowing it to flow in. We need to flow with this love each and every day. We need to seek joy and create a world of peace, prosperity, and harmony. It is the very reason that we came here, to facilitate this change. You are needed, and now is your time. So go with the flow, create the new, create peace, create love, and above all, create joy in this world. Rabbit once again bows her head to you. Before us in the sky, a colorful array of fireworks lights up the night, bursting with joy and happiness. Take this moment of awe and welcome in this new year. Welcome in the new, and welcome in the new and greatest version of yourself. Breathe. Returning focus now to heart center. Still basking in this light of love. Just sit here for a moment in the peace of it all. Beginning now to come back into the space that you're in, meditating, into your body. Feeling connected and grounded again. Taking in 3 more deep breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then when you feel ready, you can open your eyes.